We're following breaking news. A new wildfire in Southern California is forcing thousands of evacuations. It's called a Hughes Fire, and it broke out in northwest Los Angeles County Wednesday, about 15 miles northwest of Santa Clarita. It quickly scorched more than 8,000 acres of land. It's also forced the closure of some highways in the area, including part of Interstate 5. The Palisades and Eden fires both continue to burn as well for more than 2 weeks. CBS News Los Angeles spoke with residents in Castaic, California, who were racing to grab their essentials before evacuating.
We're packing like our important documents, a little bit of clothes, just essentials, first aid kits. I'm concerned, but I'm not going to panic. I'm trying to stay calm and collected.
I have my clothes, and I had to go get my daughter's dog because the air was so bad, and I got back, and I was supposed to evacuate, so here I go.
Since January 7th, more than 42,000 acres of land have burned throughout Los Angeles County due to multiple wildfires. CBS News correspondent Jonathan Vigliotti joins us now from Castaic, California. Jonathan, what's the scene where you are?
Yeah, Lindsay, you can probably make out the smoke billowing behind me on the horizon. That's actually a good sign because about 30 minutes ago, that was a wall of flames that fire crews here on the ground were able to quickly contain. We arrived here early this afternoon local time, and we watched as wind gusts exceeding 50 miles per hour fanned the flames from the mountainous area where this fire first sparked this morning, pushing them closer to communities. Castaic Lake is an area, I'd say, about 50 miles north of Los Angeles. You have thousands of people now under mandatory evacuations and hundreds of fire crews now here on scene, really trying to actively stop these flames from reaching neighborhoods. The threat is very real. The wind gusts will continue to blow through tomorrow afternoon, Lindsay.
What are the other concerns that you're encountering? Do firefighters have what they need in terms of air support, water?
They do. You've got hundreds of firefighters that are here on the ground and also attacking these flames from helicopters and air tankers. 15 air tankers are here, what are known as super scoopers that dive in to collect water and dump that water on the flames are also here. They've been able to make some progress because keep in mind, this was a very remote area where this fire broke out. But still, when you have those wind gusts, it's an all-out battle with firefighters to prevent those flames from pushing into neighborhoods. You can probably hear the sound of a helicopter overhead. Fortunately, there is a lake here with a ton of water. They have been conducting water drops throughout the afternoon. They will continue through the evening as long as the wind permits.
So the wind is strong enough to still be a danger and impose a red flag warning, but not so strong that it is grounding aircraft. Can you explain to us the weather situation and also what you're watching out for this weekend?
Yeah, exactly. Once wind gusts exceed 40 to 50 miles per hour, all aerial attacks have to remain grounded. 30 miles per hour, you could have helicopters up in the air. Once that exceeds 30 miles, they're grounded. The big air tankers can work in more extreme wind conditions. That's why they're able to conduct this work. But if the wind does exceed 50 miles per hour, that aerial battle will stop. It will become a ground assault, which is very difficult considering just how remote this fire was when it began, where it still continues to burn and where it still continues to threaten communities, Lindsay.
Jonathan Vigliotti, thank you. Los Angeles County Sheriff Robert Luna joins us now on the phone. He commands the largest sheriff's department in the U.S. Sheriff Luna, thank you for taking time out of your busy day to talk to us. How was the Hughes Fire able to explode so quickly, and what are your primary concerns?
Our primary concerns right now for the sheriff's department is to make sure that the approximately 20,000 people in the evacuation order area are leaving. We know what happens when people don't leave, so I really urge people who are listening to your show in our area, if you get that order, grab your medicine, paper, pet, important things, phone chargers, and get out. Nothing you have at home is worth your life. We have approximately 15,000 people in the evacuation warning area. Unfortunately for us at the Sheriff's Department, 3 of our 7 custody facilities are within that evacuation order area. So we are currently evacuating one of those centers that is on our campus, and we've evacuated 476 inmates, and we are sheltering in place with other inmates, thousands of inmates, per the request of our LA County Fire Department.
Wow, there's so much involved in these evacuation orders that you don't even think about. Sheriff, we know at least 15,000 structures have been lost due to wildfires in Los Angeles County this month. Are you concerned more property could succumb to the Hughes Fire?
Absolutely very concerned, and that's why we're doing everything we can. Our fire partners I think they're some of the best in the country. From what I'm seeing and hearing, they're attacking this from the air, which they were unable to do because of the high wind several days ago. So several helicopters and airplanes are hitting this fire really hard. So I'm hoping that stops the forward progress of the fire and nobody loses their homes.
20,000 in the evacuation zone, 15,000 under an evacuation warning. Sheriff, what helps your teams when it comes to evacuating people? And maybe this is more of a question for fire, but we saw on our CBS Los Angeles station earlier today, people hose down their houses before they leave. What helps crews? What helps you and your teams when they're evacuating?
You're right. In regards to the fire behavior and those kind of risks, our fire partners are better suited to answer that question. For us in law enforcement, when we get those evacuation orders, it is critical that people are paying attention and they're ready to leave with no hesitation, because nothing is worth your life.
Sheriff, we know that the winds continue to whip up. We also know that your area is expected to get rain on Saturday, which would be a welcome note for these dry areas, but also could pose some serious mudslide risks. What do you want people to know?
That we're prepared, but we are paying attention to the forecast. And as much as we welcome the rain, there are concerns. So for us in the public safety realm, with our public works partners, our fire partners, we have to be prepared. So I know they're already making sure that there are sandbags and other obstacles, I guess you'd put in the way, so that homes are protected. So there's a lot of work here. But you know what? This LA County team I work with is amazing. We've gone through this before. We'll get to it together.
Sheriff Robert Luna, we appreciate your time, sir. We're thinking about your community tonight. Thank you.
Thank you.